Alright, welcome back as always. We are about to place the cleansing bell, and hopefully that was the last step we need, or the rite of departure. Before that, of course, two things. First, this weapon is officially to the same rank as the Snow-Tombed Star Silver was. And I haven't tested out what its special ability is like yet, but I'd look forward to doing so. You can see we have a burst prepared. And then also... Oh, a new hangout event. Ooh, for Shinobu. But yeah, it is time for a new set of trials. I think I've tried both Goro and, of course, I've tried Chongyun. I have Chongyun, but I'm especially looking forward to trying out Kuki Shinobu here. But we'll make our way right to left as always. Okay. Goro's elemental skill deals AoE geo damage. Deploys a field based on the number of geo characters in the party, granting bonuses to all characters within the field. It'd be interesting, just an entirely geo party. Let's see, who do we know that is geo? Zhongli, Goro here, Ito, I guess Yunjin, right? Opera singer, Noelle, Geo Traveler. There's actually a bunch of them. You could easily make a party of just Geo. Hold the elemental skill button to designate where the field will be deployed. When he casts his elemental burst, Goro deals AoE Geo damage and creates a field known as General's Glory. General's Glory will enhance characters in the field and periodically deals damage to characters in the field. He seems like a decent support. It is, it'll move with the active character. That's nice. That is always nice. I think so. This elemental skill field and the burst field are two different things. I think. Inuzaka all-round defense. It does the General's War Banner. This one also... No, this is the General's Glory. No, they are different. Up to 3 buffs to active characters within his skills AoE. With 1 geo character adds Standing Firm defense bonus. 2, Impregnable, increases resistance to interruption. And 3, adds Crunch geo damage bonus. He does seem like actually a really good geo party support. I guess you could have up to 1 other character in your party that's non-geo while still taking full advantage of him. And then... So it's like the General's War Banner in that it provides the same buffs, but also moves together with your active character. I don't think the other one does. And generates 1 crystal collapse every 1.5 seconds that deals AoE geo damage to 1 opponent within the skill's AoE. Pulls 1 elemental shard in the skill's AoE to your active character's position. Huh. Alright. Pretty high energy cost. And he scales with defense. No, I think this one's probably attack. That's a shame. If it was all pure defense scaling, that'd be much better. Alright. Let's try you out. Charge! And pretty good AoE, though.
It's no right. Your life is mine.
Alright, he's an archer.
Everyone on me!
And it is still an AoE attack, even though it only targets one person randomly.
Submit. Time to clean up.
Very nice.
Oh, so sorry. Press the advantage!
So she actually has a geo bonus right now because we're in this.
Give up.
Now, I'm not sure if this one overrides, if the skill or the burst overrides the other. So let's find out.
Advance! Rally!
Yeah, it does override.
As a good knight should. I must leave no stone unturned.
Where's the last one? There you are.
Your life
Bye-bye.
is mine.
Well, yeah, I think I could definitely see how he'd be a good for Geo party. Oh, and we forgot to mention Ningguang as an optional Geo for a Geo party. How could we forget Ningguang? All right, Chongyun. Right, he creates the Changhua Frost Field, imbuing allies with Cryo. Normal attacks deal Cryo. And then his Elemental Burst summons the Giant Spirit Blades that deal Cryo AoE, no, not AoE, just Cryo damage. I haven't used it in a long time, I forget what it looks like.
Swift and merciful!
Boba, get them!
It's weird to have Xiangling doing Cryo damage.
Submit for judgment!
Okay, yeah, that's just a straight up attack.
Eat this! Out the frying pan, into the fire!
Now,
One
he
with my
is...
blade.
Things like his skill are really good against these kinds of characters, I think. Would probably be really good against that abyss, the water abyss thing. All right, time for Kuki Shinobu. One I've been looking forward to. Kuki Shinobu's elemental skill will sacrifice a certain percentage of her HP, to create a grass ring of sanctification that will heal friendly characters within it and deal continuous electro damage to surrounding opponents. So she sacrifices her own HP to heal others. Very interesting. In a certain percentage of her current HP or of her total HP? And does it heal herself if she's in it as well then? She creates a cleansing field using her... And I'm also curious as to whether it heals more than what she sacrificed. But yeah, she creates a cleansing field using her elemental burst that deals continuous AoE electro damage to opponents within it. This field will last longer if Shinobu creates it while her HP is no longer higher than 50%. Oh, so the grass ring of sanctification can be very useful for achieving that without relying on enemies. A little dangerous to have your characters just permanently below 50%, but I suppose with things like shields, it's not a huge deal. Definitely would want a shielder in her party, I think. Okay. I like her hair, like how it spirals like that. She kind of, oh, you know what? Her hair, her design almost kind of reminds me of a green-haired version of, Kohaku, that was it, from Dr. Stone. Yeah. Her design kind of reminds me of that. All right, let's... Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I kind of like that. What else do you have? Let's see, your talents. Shinobu's Shadow Sword. Perform up to 4 rapid strikes. Doesn't mention that it includes an AoE in there. I assume that's like Shuriken or something she's launching. Charged attack consumes a certain amount of stamina to unleash 2 rapid sword strikes. All right. Sanctifying Ring, we've already seen the description of, but yeah, dealing electro damage to nearby opponents. I think it's continuous. Every 1.5 seconds, yeah. So I think that's about the same pace as Diona's burst. The HP consumption from using the skill can only bring her to 20% HP. Oh, good, so you can't kill her with it. That's nice. I like her mask there. I don't think that was on earlier, was it? Band the Nagu weed into a loop about your waist, and it shall exorcise evil. Is that what this is? Or is that just a belt? 120% skill damage. So at level 8, at least, it's 4.8% max HP. Plus 542. Costs 30% of her HP. Of her current HP. So isn't... That's cool. Very nice. But it can't take you below 20%. So if you're at 20%, can you even use the skill? Last 12 seconds, so that'll be what? Not 6 ticks, that'll be a little more than 6 ticks. Is it 8 ticks? Yeah, I think 8 ticks. Which means it does in fact heal more than the activation cost. And that's just based off the percentage, not even the flat 542. Very nice. Though I imagine that's only because it's level 8, I imagine. Starting out, it's probably less. And then the Yoi Narukami Karayama right. Stabs an evil excoriating blade into the ground, creating a field that cleanses the area of all that is foul, dealing continuous electro damage to opponents within its AoE based on Shinobu's max HP. And if her HP is less than or equal to 50%, the field will last longer. Very nice. And it also, I think, increases the total damage, yeah. From 40.4 to 69.2. Nice. Wait. So it lasts 2 or 3.5 seconds. It doesn't say how often it deals that damage. Does it just... disperse continuously to enemies within it up into that max? Or to that total damage Maybe. Well, I guess we'll find out. It does have a very low energy cost, so that's nice. Breaking free. When Shinobu's HP is not higher than 50%, her healing bonus is increased by 15%. Nice. Considering that's where you want to keep her, that's even better. Sanctifying Rings abilities, Heart's Repose. Sanctifying Rings abilities will be boosted based on Shinobu's elemental mastery. Oh, healing amount will be increased by 75% of her elemental mastery, and damage dealt increased by 25%. Nice, I like that. In addition to just being good for reactions, it'll be just straight up really nice benefits. Now, when it says the healing amount will be increased by 75% of her elemental mastery, I wonder if that means, so if your elemental mastery was 100, does that mean it would increase your healing by 75 points per tick? I would assume so. And same deal with the damage dealt. 100 elemental mastery means 25 extra damage per, per tick. Protracted Prayers gains 25% more rewards. Oh, Inazuma with more rewards. Nice. So like Shenhe and Yellen. Wonderful. To Cloister Compassion. Interesting that some of these they always choose to have constellations and others they don't. So the Right's AoE is increased by 50%. Ooh, nice. Duration increased by 3 seconds. Even better. What's the normal duration compared to cooldown? Oh, that negates the difference. That's nice. Oh, you can have 100% uptime. I like that. I like that a lot. Obviously, the level upgrade. When the normal charged or plunging attacks of the character affected by Shinobu's Grass Ring of Sanctification hit opponents, a Thundergrass mark will land on the opponent's position and deal AoE electro damage based on 9.7% of Shinobu's max HP. Nice. This effect can occur once every 5 seconds. To cease courtesies. To ward weakness. When Kuki Shinobu takes lethal damage, this instance of damage will not take her down. It'll automatically trigger when her HP reaches 1 and will trigger once every 60 seconds. Considering she naturally wants to be below 50%, that's a really nice sort of safety feature. When HP drops below 25%, she will gain 150 elemental mastery for 15 seconds. This effect will trigger once every 60 seconds. I assume if her HP just stays below 25%, it'll still trigger. Well, seems like all of her constellations are really nice. I'm very much looking forward to using her, and I hope I get her. Seems like she's a very, very nice electro support. Primarily relies on HP and elemental mastery. Yeah, this one based on elemental mastery, though she still needs attack, so a bit demanding, wanting HP. I guess attack is slightly less important for her, since it only matters for the Grass Ring of Sanctification damage, or base damage, but still. Elemental Mastery, HP, or HP followed by Elemental Mastery followed by attack, or her primary stats, I guess.
This way.
Wait, was she just doing electro damage there, or was that from this? So, oh, and I see it sort of radiates out from her every so often. So she's not doing electro damage there. Okay, and it was just from that the electro damage was coming from.
Out of my way!
I didn't get a good view of how much how that damage was being dealt. Let's try it again.
I'll settle this.
It's hard to say.
The bond is strong. You're toast.
That combines really nicely with the Ling if you don't mind overloaded as a reaction.
Lightning terrified. Dissipate. Looking for
Ow.
a fight?
Yeah.
Bubba, get them! Eat this! Stand with me.
I think I love her. She is fantastic. No idea what people are gonna consider her, but I would guess at least S rank. All right. Well. Kuki Shinobu, you are... I'm looking forward to getting you. So my plans have been to at least, put enough wishes in to hopefully get Kuki Shinobu, one instance of her at least. At this point, though, I might be willing to put in enough to get her multiple times if I can. I'm not sure if I want Ito or not, but even if I do, I don't think I have enough wishes to actually get him. Not even close. All right, Arataki Ito. Some of his normal attacks will grant him stacks of superlative super strength. That's fun to say. When they hit opposing targets. When he possesses superlative super strength stacks, holding the normal attack button will allow him to perform a different type of charged attack. Oh. His elemental skill deals AoE geo damage and hurls out Ushi, a young Akashi Bull, an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang. Right, he's a gang member who will taunt surrounding opponents. Oh. Ooh, taunting. That means I think the only other character I know who has a taunting skill is Amber, right? I think Baron Bunny taunts. Oh, wait, no. I think Ganyu's also taunts. After using his elemental burst, does it do damage? Yeah. I wonder if after it deals with the initial damage, whether it does anything else besides taunting. After using his elemental burst, Ito will enter his Raging Oni King state for a period of time. Attacks are converted to geo damage, and normal attack speed is slightly increased. Very nice. Well, attack is increased based on defense. Oh, no, yeah. Normal attack speed is slightly increased, while attack is increased based on defense. He just looks like a badass. And that he has a lot of fun fighting. Oh, he's wearing that, I'm not sure what those actually are. I know you see a lot of shonen anime characters wearing them. Fight Club legend. First rule of Fight Club. Max 5 stacks. So perform up to 4 consecutive strikes. When the second and fourth strikes hit opponents, Ito will gain 1 and 2 stacks of superlative super strength respectively. 5 stacks max. Triggering this effect will refresh the current duration of any existing stacks. So They don't consume stamina, his charge attack, when he has stacks. Instead, each slash consumes 1 stack of superlative super strength. When the final stack is consumed, it delivers a powerful final slash. And if he has no superlative super strength available, he'll perform a single Daichi Monji slash. Very cool. So 155% and then 326%. Nice. Usually these are lower than normal damage. And each stack lasts 60 seconds. Nice. Yeah, so a single one is just slightly worse than his normal combo. Or with the superlative combo. But also, of course, costs stamina. Cool. Masatsu Zetsugi. Kashi Burst. The young Kashi Bowl, an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang, dealing geo damage. When Ushi hits opponents, Arataki Ito gains 1 stack of superlative super strength. Oh, nice. Taunts surrounding opponents and draws their attacks. Inherits HP based on a percentage of Arataki's Ito's max HP. When Ushi takes damage, Arataki Ito gains one stack of superlative super strength every 2 seconds. Will flee when its HP reaches 0. Okay, so it only does damage once. And it's a Geo construct. That means it can be used for pressure plates, I think. Name is based on a light novel. However, calling it Onisatsu Zetsugi probably constitutes copyright infringement, not to mention how Ito himself is an Oni and all. That's funny. It straight up just gets 100% of his HP. Damn. Nice. It only lasts for 6 seconds, though. 492% damage. Alright, Royal Descent. Behold, Ito the Evil. I doubt he's evil. Time to show him the might of the Arataki gang. For a time, Ito lets out his inner raging Oni King. Wielding his Oni King's Kanabo in battle. This state has the following special properties. Converts his attacks to Geo. Cannot be overridden. Right. Increases his normal attack speed and attack. On hit, first and third strikes of his attack combo will each grant Ito 1 stack of superlative super strength. So in addition to the second and fourth, like normal. And decreases his elemental and physical resistance by 20%. Oh, that's too bad. Makes him a little more vulnerable. I guess it is a berserker state, so it makes sense. 92.2% of his defense as an attack bonus. I assume that's like not, so it's not damage, that is attack used for the damage calculation. I wonder if it is affected by the attack percent boosts or if it's applied after. 10% speed bonus. Nice. 11 seconds. Middling energy cost. Arataki Ichiban. When he uses consecutive charged attacks, obtains the following effects. Each slash increases the attack speed of the next slash by 10%. Max attack speed increases 30%, which makes sense since there's a max of 4 attacks. Increases his resistance to interruption. Nice. Bloodline of the Crimson Oni. Arataki Kesagiri damage is increased by 35% of his defense. Alright. When a party member uses attacks wood chucked to obtain wood from a tree, they have a 25% chance to get an additional log. Huh. I'll be honest, I never really expected an effect like that. Alright, let's try him out. Get him, boy. I like that. That's fun. Just his movement style there. He gets a giant club.
Is that all you got?
Jeez, that does a lot of damage, though. Holy crap. Get back here.
It's showtime! Let's roll!
Jeez, he is powerful. Wow. When he has his burst up, he does a lot of damage. Seems like he'd actually be a pretty fun main DPS. But like I said, I almost have no chance of getting him this time around, at least. Oh well. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. I will try to get Shinobu, though. So I currently have 26 wishes. I suppose I could use some of those up now. See if we get Shinobu early. Not that it matters when I get her, since I can't use her for a long time, but... Alright, Shinobu. Come on, Shinobu. Give me Shinobu. Oh. Oh, another Favonius Codex. Very nice. I don't think I have anyone using that right now. But it's still nice. Though I suppose another sacrificial would be better. Come on, give me a character. Give me a character. No. That's too bad. Just the codex. I guess at least we got 2 more Masterless Star Glitter. Which means I'll be able to buy a character when I find one I want. Is that? Yes! Oh, thank you. Perfect. I might put more into it in hopes of getting her more times. At least once. I think that first constellation was the AoE increase, which would be really nice. And it didn't seem like it was a very large AoE. Oh, a Chongyun. I think that puts him at C4, maybe? Maybe C3. I might be misremembering. It's been a while since I got a Chongyun. Oh, yeah, it is C4. Frozen Skies. Chongyun regenerates 1 energy every time he hits an opponent affected by cryo. Very nice. This effect can only occur once every 2 seconds. Not as nice, because 1 energy isn't all that much. That one's pretty nice. The reduction in cooldown makes him a little bit better of a support. That one's also kind of nice. Now, what about you, Shinobu? There you are. I look forward to many fun adventures with you someday. She does take the mask off. Can't let her secret identity be revealed. She's a ninja after all. Alright. Okay. Now, let's go and continue with the Cleansing Bell, the Rite of Departing. Unless there's other steps, in which case I guess we'll Get more instructions from Zhongli. Look for a second, like there was an alternate path that direction from the sparklies. Oh, while we're here, yoink. Oh, too bad the granny isn't here. Madam, was it Ping or Ming? I think it was Ping. Ah, shoot, I should remember. She was so great, so nice, inviting us into her teapot like that. You know, more silk flowers for in case we need more perfume. Oh, there we go. All right, enough fooling around. Into... Oh, there's Zhongli. No one else around for the rite of departing? You'd think this would be a big deal.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition.
Are you shocked? Did you expect her to not take good care of it?
Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Inside the bell? Interesting. Do you know Madame Ping?
Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
Why are you afraid of meeting her?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry.
Speak for yourself, Paimon. I will absolutely pry.
Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something.
Oh, yeah.
If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
Wonderful impression, Paimon. 10 out of 10. Would listen to it again.
That tone does not suit you. Still,
I disagree.
her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea.
Yep. Wonder how that works with her home. Does she have to... maybe she can keep them separated. Otherwise, that cleanup's got to be awful.
When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
Are you going to pay for this fine tea, or are you going to mooch off of us again, Zhongli?
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Should have asked him if he was an Adeptus. I'm pretty confident he probably is at this point, but...
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Kites? Huh? Let's go fly a kite.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites.
Since
Are you
when?
teaching us kite flying? Is this our break time?
This is the first I've ever heard of it, Paimon. And no, we don't get break time.
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals.
Very interesting.
I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Of course, it'll probably be easier to explain with the kites in hand.
Oh, sure. Curiouser.
Well, sure. I guess it makes sense, though. This one isn't all that suspicious or anything. Though, Zhongli isn't just inherently suspicious of a person. We can probably just fly down. Who are we gonna purchase these kites from, I wonder? Weird path. Oh, it wanted to take me down the stairs. I see. I love Liyue at night. The lights are just so beautiful. Ah, the toy seller. Makes sense.
What should I try this time?
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for
Oh.
have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Apparently he already took care of this. Let me guess, he didn't bring the money to pay for it.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays.
Is it the...
In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Is it this thing? The giant dragon? Does that count as a kite? I'm not actually sure. I think they usually hold those up with poles, don't they?
Well, this is Mr. Zhang Li from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well versed in all these walks of life.
He seems to be a walking encyclopedia. So, I don't think it has anything to do with being from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, but...
We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Fashion, economics, jewelry, and jade pottery.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Oof. Paimon is... You can always count on her to be a certain level of savage, but casually so.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
It's okay, Zhongli. We appreciate it. Or I do, at least.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else. But there is more to it than that.
More to what? Watching the children?
Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that.
I assume you don't mean by yourself, but just by toy sellers in general.
I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and
Wow.
I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Yeah, it's for a very important and special occasion.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
Oh. Wait. Yeah. The 7 Archons. There are 7 of them, right? Yeah.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animal Archon.
The Animal Archon. Venti gets no love in Liyue. Just everybody casually sasses him. I feel like these are Paimon's people, aren't they?
As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are
Right.
ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
The Golden House. I haven't been there. Have I? Have I even seen that? What is the Golden House, Granny Sean?
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Paimon, stop talking.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon.
So the Electro Archon is cyclical, or cares about cyclicality and eternity, huh? Interesting.
These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing.
I assume that's for the Dendro?
Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes. These details are
You
masterfully
know,
done.
Zhongli, the way you say that makes it sound like you were personally familiar with the other Archons. Like they were your friends a long time ago. You can hear the remembrance in his voice. The nostalgia.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
I'm getting more and more suspicious of you. Though he's probably at least an Adeptus. I'm starting to suspect he might actually be the Archon.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment,
I'm still on the whole, this is a Geo Archon faking his own death kind of deal. As for the payment, he says.
Well, allow me.
Oh, thank you, child. Thank you.
Hey, it's Child!
Yeah, he is a lifesaver. You ambushed us.
No way. I was just passing through.
Well, impeccable timing.
I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he
Yeah.
neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet.
Seriously. So rude.
He knows a great deal about money and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him.
I mean, if that's the case, he should really consider actually paying himself. If he's actually that wealthy.
Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
Clearly he does lack money, though.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
That is a fantastic question, Paimon. Does he photosynthesize?
child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations.
I mean, feels like Child must know who Zhongli is or something. I've been wondering if the Tsaritsa is the Cryo Archon or not. If not, Child wouldn't be a bad secondary candidate. Or maybe it's something we just we don't know anything about yet.
The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials.
Wait, no.
We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
That can't be. Child is Hydro. And maybe I'm assuming, but I thought Shneznaya would be Cryo. And I think Hydro was gonna be I forget the name of the place. Not was it Sumeria? Sumeru? Not that one. I forget.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. Seems Zhongli's taking that in
Seems I
stride.
missed out on some interesting information.
Was Paimon just wandering off with Zhongli by herself?
I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
What kind of information are you after, child? Well, huge bag of Mora. Thank you, child. Oh, wait, where are we? Wait, finding workers. I must have missed something here. Who would have guessed Madame Ping is an Adeptus? I guess that's confirmation. It was pretty obvious, but, when she had a dimensional teapot. After leaving her household, which turned out to be a realm within a teapot, you proceed to Chihu Rock to continue preparations. I guess this is
Aristocratic etiquette
talk
is
to
all
the
just
talk
for
to
show.
Toe.
Just
here.
smile and nod along.
Probably Toei.
I was forced to.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I
Okay.
take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Okay, what do we need you for?
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
I have so many crystal flies, Zhongli. Do you need them fresh? I could pop over to Mondstadt right now. The giant tree, there's like 4 of them. Brave adventurer, we have need of 5 crystal flies. So weird, subcontracting out our work.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
15,000 more, actually. I feel like that's roughly in line with what we usually get for a commission like that. Still.
A most fair price.
Zhongli. No, let's negotiate. Let's offer half. That's pretty typical negotiation tactic. And we'll do 8,000. Ah, this is annoying to try and get to exactly where we want it.
Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not doing this.
I'll make a counter offer. This is not how this negotiating thing works. Can I just type it in? Oh, I can. Oh, perfect.
Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
All right, 11,000. Oh, I don't have to dig into my own pockets, though I guess I am a millionaire. That's one worker.
More speed.
I swear I must have missed a line somewhere. Can't hire Lon. Tack. Is the other guy gonna be named Tick? Tick, tack, and toe. That's too funny.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
No. Well, what are the odd jobs?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
I don't think he gives two shits that we're from Mondstadt or a hero of it.
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Wait. Let's talk prices here, Zhongli. We have no idea how expensive the next one's going to be. Let's offer 15,000. No, definitely not offering that much. Didn't like that.
This is too little. I'd consider it if it was a bit higher.
Did he actually tell me how close I am to the right value? All right, let's go 18,000.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you. Do we get to keep anything left over? Are they just setting up? Is that what this is? What are the crystal flies for? Not for the kites, is it? There's Tick. That's funny.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%.
I see. What kind of premium are we talking? What am I hiring you to do?
So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
I see. Fetch me 50 tree branches and 20 stacks of timber. That's ridiculous. 20 stacks of timber?
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
So if we paid full price for all of them, 20,000 plus 25,000, yeah, you wouldn't have had enough for every one of them, would you?
Done.
What? No. Wait. Let's talk prices. We'll start at 12,000.
Oh, come on. That's too little.
He did not like that. How about 15,000?
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
Wonderful. We have some left over. Child's gonna want it back, won't he? I think my brain glossed over what we were exactly... I don't think that's related to the kites.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep.
Excellent.
A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
Thank you. Though I don't see how this is a favor for you. I mean, it's for the right of departing. It's more a favor for Liwa.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Our loyalty isn't cheap, child. We require irregular bribes, I mean payments.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
You have a way with words, child.
What info do you need?
Yes. No. Yes, Alice, yes.
Huh.
No.
Does that mean you know what he's after?
What else could the Fatui want? Wait, what else could they want?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
Yeah, I've been suspicious about this.
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you.
Well, I mean, we were attacked by La Senora. I don't suppose you have as another harbinger, you might have an explanation.
Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Is she not operating with the sanction of the rest of the harbingers and the Tsaritsa? Is she working with Brother instead, perhaps? Because we don't actually have any known connection between the Fatui and Brother yet. Just Brother and the Abyss Mages.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Ooh,
the
nice.
finest pharmacy in all of...
But you're also kind of interrupting Zhongli. A very important discussion.
Is everything okay?
Maybe. Child?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora.
Right, but I would like to continue that conversation, child.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
I would love to ask you about La Senora. Damn it.
Definitely felt
Ticked,
like
tacked, and
Chad wasn't
toad.
happy with us just now.
Because we were being suspicious of him. And he's been, at least outwardly kind to us. Commission others to finish your work unfettered by such things as Mora. Well, Zhongli is. But it's very easy to be so cavalier with money when you, aren't the one paying. The Boo Boo Pharmacy, right up there if I remember right. We gonna finally meet, Chi-Chi? I hope so.
The reception is deserted. And it seems kind of spooky in here.
Really? I don't feel that spooked.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Maybe someone really short? With a little paper on their face?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh?
She's just hiding behind the counter, Paimon.
Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
From behind the counter, silly.
The reception, it seems.
Yeah. That guy's just sort of watching us.
How about you go check it out?
Sure.
And Paimon will bring up the rear.
Paimon, you are a little scaredy cat. Sorry, a little scaredy snack. Because you are our emergency rations. Here she is. She even has sound effects. Chi-Chi.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
No? Is she a zombie? How would you just know that? How? The talisman say something about it? Paimon, if you're going to talk about height, you, ooh, that's a tough choice. Let's go with chiding Paimon. This theme.
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction.
Fair enough, Paimon, fair enough.
Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead?
You know, I'm not actually sure what the talisman is for exactly.
It can't be. She's a zombie.
As a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo
Zoinks.
Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Hello, Chi-Chi. I'm Alice, and this is Paimon. If you're feeling hungry for brains, she is an emergency ration, so I'd ask that you eat her first before us, please, and thank you.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti.
Oh,
Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
I love the way she tells that story. Yeah, this music is perfect for like my cat's shenanigans. Such nonchalant delivery for a bombshell revelation.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Yeah, but that's why Mondstadt is so much more boring than Liyue. That's unfair. That makes it sound like it's boring. I enjoyed Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Yes, but Zhongli, don't get straight to business. This is too interesting.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Did you get a prescription for incense?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Orders?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders.
I see.
And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
A very dangerous loophole.
My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Yes, please. Where would we get a prescription for incense?
Okay then.
Oh, really?
How did you manage that?
She ordered herself.
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
I would revel the opportunity to get to know you, Chi-Chi.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Since they control whether you get the everlasting incense that you need.
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins.
Yeah.
Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Well said, Zhongli. But also, you know, Paimon, it's a favor for her looking the other way that we don't have a prescription for the incense.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Cocoa goat? The hell is a cocoa goat? Hunt the what with the witch and where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before.
Of course you have, Zhongli, our walking Wikipedia.
It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an Adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device.
What, were you the Adeptus that installed it there?
Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters,
Huh.
protecting Liyue from external threats.
An automated ballista. That sounds awesome and incredibly dangerous.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Leela inside out.
He really does. Almost like he established the police.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Coco Goat.
Yeah, same here. Is that a funny kitty name for something else, Chi-Chi?
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal. An adeptabeast.
An adeptabeast? What? You mean like a mountain shaper?
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
Are we hunting mythical creatures?
No, just that the Coco Goat is a legendary animal. An adeptabeast.
Are you yanking our chain, Chi-Chi? Pulling our leg? Taking the piss?
What it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either.
I love the emotions there.
Where it came from? Also don't know.
Oh my god, I love her. Chi-Chi's... I think the word is sardonic wit. That's not quite right. She's not necessarily sardonic. I guess dry delivery, dry wit. Her, stoic delivery is amazing. Do tell us if you remember anything else you don't remember. Yes, that's very important. If you don't remember something, do tell us.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
About the mythical made-up creature?
What the heck is a Coco Goat?
Were you not listening? It's a adeptabeast. She was very clear about that one fact. Talk to Chi-Chi again.
Coco Goat. Go find it.
I love the way she talks. I need Chi-Chi in my team. I don't even know if she's any good. I still need her. She's on the, yeah, she's the, actually the, representative of the banner. Of course, the actual chance of getting her is so low. I mean, you have all the items that she's competing against, and plus the other 5-star characters.
Want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right, then.
Well,
I'll teach you. Oh,
off
yes.
to
I'll
find
teach you all right. Mark my words.
the legendary, mythical, perhaps even made up. She's just popping up over the counter like that. Coco Goat.